Oh, I should have included that in the... Fuck, man. I was supposed to wait. Actually, you know what? This is the intro now. I almost choked on that. All right, everyone. Hello and welcome to race number 6 of the MegaMix Series Grand Finals. The season's been going on for a long time, and we've got a long track to end this out on. It's fucking Pocono, of a great oval from the Indie Hog series. I really do think this track's fantastic. Good job from Opix on this one to make an interesting version on Halo for the Tricky Triangle. I think he really cooked with this track. All the fucking tracks in the Grand Finals are great, man, but I do really like this one. So we're ending it out on a Hog Oval. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen? The starting lineup is... I have to burp. Hunter, Elite, Slaunch, Soul. Wait. Opix, Real Deal, Luke, and Detail. And quick update on the points. First, let's go through that, because I should be serious, good commentator for a moment, and probably do that. So, to set the stage, point situation. Detail's got 80 points. Luke's got 75. Slaunch has 72. Real Deal has 61. Soul has 58. Hunter has 53. I can't read who that is. I think that's Opix has 55. It must be Opix. It is Opix. 55, and then that must be Elite with 51. Yes, Opix 55, Hunter 53, Elite 51. That must be it, yes. So that's the points. So Hunter, Opix, Elite, Soul, they're all still really close. Real Deal's technically in there too, but he's got a bit of a gap. But yeah, it's still like the bottom 5 and the top 3. So that bottom 5, they could all swap around in any way. Like, those positions are still pretty damn open for those guys. And then for the top 3, Slaunch is like kind of locked into the third. I don't think Slaunch can lose third. Well, he can gain second. Slaunch can gain second. Slaunch, I believe, though, I think it's too far. Let me think. Yes, I believe Slaunch literally needed to finish one position better in the last race for him to still have a chance, and I think he was just one short. So, unfortunately, Slaunch, I believe, is bowing out of the competition at this point. So, he could still finish second. The worst he could finish is third, but I believe that is the case. And then Detail is strongly favored for the win. If he finishes 5th or better, he guaranteed wins the Grand Final. But if he finishes 6th or worse and Luke wins, it can still go to Luke. So there's still a champ battle. It's a long shot, but there is still a champ battle going into this last race. So yeah, it's going to be pretty fucking hype. Let's get it on. Here we go. 30 laps around Pocono. 91 checkpoints. There's 3 checkpoints on the track. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, fucking boogity. Let's go racing for the last race of the night. One more time around. Champ battle for the Grand Finals still on the line, and multiple other points positions up for grabs. And at this point, everybody will send it for a win, because fuck it. You know, you're already assigned, your fate's already been sealed to some extent, right? You're 6 races in. There's only so much you can do at this point in the night. Might as well try to end it out on a win. Might see some rogue sends at this point in the night for that reason. Look at this big momentum down the front stretch. Gonna get shoved to the inside a little bit, but that was massive momentum there. A bit of a reach draft. Looks like that's what the leaders are going for at this point too. So they go through turn 2. Let's take a look at it. It's it's Soul and Elite. Soul and Elite battling for the lead. Look at this 3 wide. Slaunch, and it's got to be Opix, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Opix. Okay, Slaunch and Opix going both ways. Elite was running the brown earlier, and then I got confused, man. I keep getting confused. It's fucking Opix. Committed now. Elite is purple. So it's Hunter and Slaunch now. Opix loses a little bit of time in that one. Luke maybe going to go to the inside there. Real Deal and Detail battling in the back. And there is the invert, right? There is the invert to think about. So that makes things interesting. Like if if Detail has like a wreck or two, you know, he could get stuck in the back. It's not like free by any means. In oval races, things can go wrong. You know, you can have a last lap crash and go to the back. I'm not trying to overhype this. I was trolling last race a little bit, but seriously, with the point situation on this, I really don't think it's over. We'll have to see how it plays out. Luke's probably going to have to win. Technically doesn't have to, I think. I think there's a route to winning without a win, but that would be like Detail last and he'd finish second. It'd be like super unlikely. So probably going to have to win, and then even then, Detail is going to have a pretty rough race. He hasn't finished outside of the top 3 all night. He would have to do that and then some to open up that door. He's usually pretty clutch. We'll see if he can clutch one out again and sweep the whole damn season, taking the grand final trophy as well.
Lap complete.
It's Slaunch and Hunter battling really hard for 3rd place. Still Soul and Elite up front. Elite with some good races on the Hog Ovals in the past. He's got a good starting position in this one. We'll see if he can continue that. I'm fucking locked, bro. I took last race off. I'm fucking locked. I'm back. Battle for the lead. Elite forcing Soul to... Oh, Opix black screened. Opix black screened. Our momentum, man. Fuck. Unfortunately, Opix... Now, I should say, though, fortunately, it was pretty early in the race. But unfortunately, Opix gets hit with the black screen cheese. So we're going to be fast-forwarding through this for a bit. Get him reconnected, get him back in the race, get the lineup reset, and get all that figured out. But yeah, fortunately, he's already fucking back, baby. We're back. Already back. Let's go. That was actually really fast. What the hell? Okay. All right, the lineup is set. Restart coming in. Grand finals on the first day of Pride Month. Roman didn't show up. Fuck that guy. Green flag.
Lap complete.
Roman, it's all jokes. I love you. I love you. I love you. All right. Side by side between Elite, Soul, Hunter, Slaunch. Detail and Luke maybe splitting the D right there, but not quite. Gonna have the run. Good 2 wide battles through turn 2 so far. See how they go through turn 3. Detail getting really loose. Outside of the top 5 right now, you gotta think. Championship's still on, but Luke and 5th still a long way to go to the front and still a long way to go in the race. Detail probably gonna try to battle with him a decent amount there if he can, just to slow his race down. Would be pretty beneficial because really Detail, that's all he's racing now, is racing against Luke. If he can battle him and slow him down, that'd be huge. Oh, yeah. Caution.
Lap complete.
Huge like my fucking dong on X Defiant. Oh my god. I'm going to drop some 60 bombs, double XP after this. Jared, 1v1 me. I swear you will get slammed. You will get slammed. Jared, respectfully, love you, but 1v1, you're getting slammed. Here we go. Restart. 1/3 of the way through the race. Green flag. Jared, 1v1 me. Do it for the entertainment. Come on. I'll throw on a sniper. Actually, that's not a good idea on that guy. I'll throw on a pistol. Slaunch in the top 3, but unfortunately, again, just going for a win at this point. He just missed out on the points that he needed to be competitive for the championship still. A great grand final, though, I gotta say. I should have said it earlier, for him just barely missing out on still being in competition. Great grand final from Slaunch. The way his season went, I think people thought he'd be, probably thought he'd be fast, but didn't know if he'd be in contention. And he really was in contention until the very last race. I mean, shit, if he could have held on for like 4th place even in the Halo 3 race, he still would have been very much so in it. So great grand final from Slaunch. He hooped. It's a good showing from him, even with the broken ribs. I got to see if I can get that footage in the VOD. Oh, man. Soul and Elite still battling for the lead. That seems to be the theme. I don't think Soul too happy with his night, but he could go for a regain here. And I think he will. I think he'll try to do so. He's got that win on the season. It wasn't an oval. It was World of Outlaw. But it wasn't an oval. We'll see if he can do that again. His momentum down the front stretch. I really do love this track, man. I think this track's great. I Opix did a good job of capturing the nuances of fucking Pocono. Turns being different, approaches being different, different lines being valid, skill gap, everything all around. It's a good fucking track, man. It's a good track. Oh! Attacked. Luke gonna go back down to not last. Opix in last at the moment. Must have had some cheese earlier on in this green flag run, unfortunately. But still, though, it's Luke and Detail literally battling for outside the top 5. And we're about to hit halfway through the moto. Our champ battle is battling for 6th and 7th. And Luke needs to get the fuck away from him and get to the front, and Detail needs to stay back here. Like, this is... The way this is looking right now... It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's looking good for Detail. It's not looking good for a close finish here. See how it goes. Too wide. In front of them, Luke with big momentum into turn 2. Does this open something up? Can Detail take advantage of this either? Luke going for the 3 wide. You kind of have to send it at this point. Going for the inside, taking the momentum, and maybe taking both spots. Kind of needs to at this point, most likely. The lead battle's still going on, which is also, that kind of needs to happen. Oh. Can Detail take advantage of this? If he could take advantage of this, because again, Detail, if this goes green, Detail needs to get another position or 2. Like, 5, he needs to get 2 more positions. Detail's not safe by any means. He's safe right now, but not for the race. There's a lot of time remaining. Luke just got a double pass, and he set sail. He got away from him, too. And swept the other Pocono race in Indy Hog. This is not over by any means. But here comes Detail, making his claim, trying to make it happen, take 2 championships. He got the 1 last year. Well, I guess, oh, the Sunday one too. So 2 with the Sunday one, because I'm still going to count that shit. Fuck y'all, it counts. And the Firestone Firehog opening, he's trying to get back on top in HRL like he should be. And he's going to try to do that here on Pocono if he can just get 2 more positions. Still 4th, 5th. Yeah, so 5th place. So let's go on board with him right now to give you the idea. Detail's going for that spot in front of him. That's him right there, trying to pass Real Deal. Hunter right there. That's who he's trying to get by.
Lap complete.
So that's the race for the championship. Detail with Real Deal and Hunter. That's the race for the championship. The other race for the potential, the other race for the championship that could potentially happen is Luke, Soul, Slaunch, and Elite. And look at this. Oh, contact. Oh my God. Slaunch sends it. Soul's going back a little bit. Luke goes for it to try to take advantage. But yeah, Slaunch and Luke made some big gains in this green flag run. And here they are. Luke's now in the top 3, fighting for the top 3. Slaunch is fighting for the lead as well. Slaunch and Luke not done yet. Slaunch not giving, even though, you know, I don't think he's aware at this point that he's locked out. I don't think he's aware of that. So he's just fucking sending it. He's just going for it. He, as far as Slaunch is concerned, to give you some perspective on how he's running this race right now, it is a must win. So he's just going to go for it. He's just going to go for the win and see what happens. And it's side by side. They're battling for it. This is a race. Now this is a race. It's on. Oh my God. We do have to go back and... oh, fuck. We do have to go back and cover this, though, because this could be it. Detail's in position now. Well, I want to keep it hype. It's not that bad. But look at this. Let's see what happened. This could be the move for the Grand Finals Championship. Let's go. Actually, let's see if we can... Please don't. Please don't. Please, no. Okay, fine. It's close enough. So right here, Detail with the momentum off of turn 1 into turn 2. Gonna go to the inside of Real Deal. And Hunter hits the gopher. Hunter hits a gopher on the exit. And they both collide and Detail goes by. That is a huge moment in the race. One of these guys, or Opix as well, is a little bit further back, but he could do it too. They're going to have to pass Detail. Detail with that move, he's chilling. If there's a caution, it could get a little nerve-wracking. But if it goes green, look at this. He's got a big gap in front, sure. But more importantly, he's got a big gap behind, right? 5th place is the win for him in this race. That is what he needs. And that is where he is. So he may have just won the championship. He might make all this battling up front a moot point. But who the fuck cares, right? Until it's all over. Because he could hit a wall, right? At this point, it's still anything could happen. So we might as well still watch this lead battle as if it's for the championship and then see where everything winds up. I didn't mean to word that like, who cares about the championship detail? I care. All right, we all care. It's hot. And we're seeing if he can pull it off. I just meant like, who cares, as in like, we need to keep. I'm just trying to be a good commentator, man. Okay, like it's probably locked up at this point, but I'm just trying to keep the hype going. There's still a championship battle, motherfucker. Anything's possible. Kevin Garnett, 2008 NBA Finals. I think I nailed the year. Or was it 2007? I don't know. Anything's fucking possible. It's not over yet. It's never chalked. Lead battle, still ripping. Running out of time in this race, but it is a four-way battle for the lead. Slaunch has overtaken the lead. Luke's in fourth. Soul and Elite still battling with each other, still battling for second and third. Oh my god, what is that line? They're cheesing each other, and they're cheesing all the way to the inside of Slodge. Slodge is going to go wide. Into the wall, 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the lead in the last race of the grand final. If you're Luke, where do you go? If you're Slaunch, what the fuck just happened? How are you still in the lead? Soul and Elite still need to make something happen here. Slaunch gets a little bit of a gap on the exit. Oh, the slowdown. Oh, no. Slaunch is getting a good gap off this. Luke needs to go to try to keep this championship alive. And Slaunch needs to win because he doesn't know what the fuck the situation is. Again, it's a must-win for him no matter what. Luke goes for it. Gets around Soul. Soul bogs. He's going to fall out. Now it's between Luke and Elite for second. Is the race for the championship still on? Meanwhile, there's Detail. Detail's actually making some really good gains. He might not be done in 5th place. He's catching this. They're battling so hard. He's catching this pack. He's catching this pack. He might be able to take another position and pad his cushion even more. Oh, we're getting real close to the end. I think it's like 4 laps to go. Yes, 4 laps to go this time by. Detail's in position, but anything could happen. Could still wreck at this point in the race, but that's what's going to need to happen. But anyway, it doesn't matter if Luke doesn't win anyways. It's a must-win for Luke in this position, with Slaunch treating it like it's a must-win. This is going to get pretty interesting potentially, but it's still a bit of a ways to go. He's going to have to chase down Slaunch first to make it happen. Soul and Elite still battling for their points positions and still going for a podium too. I don't think Soul's gotten one. I don't think Elite's gotten one. That would be pretty crazy if Elite could get a podium in the grand final. Soul would be pretty happy with one. Detail, what if Detail gets another one here? It's right there. Not over yet. Going to 2 to go this time by. 2 to go this time by, and Luke's closing the gap. He's closing the gap, but do you have enough time to close the gap and make the pass? That's the question. But he's definitely closing. It's not over. Just a few more turns remaining, though. Ripping turn 2 the best that he can. We'll see this turn 3 run. It's usually the most important on the track. Luke keeping it straight. Slaunch sliding out a little bit. Here comes the run. Can he bring it all the way to turn 1? White flag, last lap for the MegaMix series.
Lap complete.
Both run in the middle. Can you go for anything in turn 2? I don't know if you can. It might have to be Ascend in turn 3, but what if Slaunch protects the inside? Luke going for it, trying to get everything he can. He's got the run. Slight inside look. Slaunch gives the room. There goes the send. Goes for the block pass. Slaunch resets the gear, sends it to the inside. Doesn't get there. Luke takes the win at the line. Slaunch second. Elite does take the podium. Soul fourth. Detail does finish in 5th. So it was a good effort, but Detail's still going to take the championship. Hunter 6th. Real Deal 7th. And Opex in 8th. Oh, come on. It's a good effort out of Luke and Slaunch to make things interesting, but Detail was holding on to 5th that whole time. But at least we have a crazy battle to cap off a crazy season. What a way to end the whole thing. We'll take one more look at the white flag lap. And we'll roll it back a little bit. See how this went down between Slaunch and Luke. Good battles between them in different races in the night. Good battle to end out this race. Slaunch was going for the oval sweep, by the way, which is pretty funny. I was saying it. He can get hot, and he was actually going for the oval sweep here on the night. But you see, Luke closed up a lot in the beginning of this lap, and now it's like bumper to bumper, and just looking for everything, two-wheeling the best that he can. The slight inside look. Slaunch, to give him credit, plays it nice. Could have slammed the inside wall, does not do that. Slaunch goes for like kind of a crossover type move. I actually like what Slaunch went for here. He goes for like kind of a crossover, like a gear reset to get back to the inside. Luke goes for the full send because you have to, and then goes back to protect the inside. They go all the way to like the pits. And that was for, you never know. You never know what happens to Detail at that point in the race. That could have been for the championship. Great battle. Shout out to Slaunch. Firm handshakes. That was an awesome way to end the season. That was the finish. 2 wins for Luke on the night. 1 win for Slaunch. 3 wins for Detail. And firm handshakes all around. Great battles between all 3 of them. Again, Elite one more time. 3rd place. Soul 4th. Detail makes it happen. He needed 5th. And he got 5th. Makes it happen. Detail is your grand finals champion for the MegaMix series. Takes both on the season. I think Luke won the grand finals the last one. So it was a split the last time that we had a grand finals. This time around, not a split. Detail taking both trophies. I could be wrong. He might have took the fires. I'd have to go back and look. I genuinely do not remember. Fact check that one in the comments. I think I'm right. I'm not 100% sure. Hunter in 6th then. Real Deal 7th, and Opix 8th. What a race, though. What a race. What a grand final. What a way to close it out. There was some bangers in there, and points-wise, honestly, one of the crazier grand finals that we've had. Seriously, I'm not even hamming it up at all. Like, seriously, it really was. So I got to add the results again on the doc because... Oh, wait, no, I can do this. There we go. Okay, so we'll go through all the results and cheese, and then we'll dip out here. So yeah, before I go through all the results, I'm just gonna say real quick that because I always like go along with the intro or the outros, so I just want to like clarify it. You know, this is gonna be it for the MegaMix series. We're gonna be on break for a while. Keep you guys updated on YouTube and the Discord. Keep your eye out for any of that shit. For future plans and stuff. But for now, this is the end of the MegaMix series. Got some time off at the beginning of the summer. I don't know, go out to the beach or some shit. I don't know why I keep going back to the beach. Do whatever. Drink some brewskis, have some fun. Enjoy the beginning of the summer months. And enjoy that time off. You know, we'll be back hopefully sometime in the midsummer. Well, I guess it's technically the start of summer, but you know how it is. June's the start of summer. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, let's go through everyone. So, for points. We've got Detail takes it. It ends up being a tie. But of course, Detail with 3 wins to Luke's 2. Detail takes the tiebreaker, 92 points apiece. There was potential for the tie. They didn't pull it off in the regular season. The grand finals, they pull it off. What a fucking battle. How many ties have we had in the grand finals? We'll have to do an HRL history on that. Maybe that'll be the next one. Haven't done one in a while. That might be kind of nice. I have to write that down. That's a good idea. 92 points apiece. Congrats to Detail, though. 3 wins. Really heated up in the middle of the grand final. Definitely deserved it. He's also thick. Shout out that guy. 1 subscriber off 100. Go sub to him, motherfuckers. Luke taking 2nd for this one. 92 points. Valiant effort. Some close opportunities. 2 solid wins. Won the first race. Won the last race. Needed a little bit more somewhere in the middle. But overall, pretty solid, pretty consistent grand final. And good season overall as well. Slaunch taking 3rd. Got that insane win at Lafayette. And honestly competed for a lot of them too. And had a great grand final. The only bad race was that Halo 3 one. That was literally it. And he knows that. Other than that, he was in the podium. And in 2nd or 1st for like a lot of these. And battling for the win in a lot of these. Like it was really good performance out of Slaunch. He was good in the regular season. Great in the grand final. Luke and Slaunch hitting the stare down after that great race that they just... they're probably saying like, bro, did you see that shit? That was fucking crazy. Great closing race to end out the night. But yeah, again, I gotta say, didn't know if it was going to be a 3-way battle. Slaunch showed up, made it a 3-way battle, and made it really exciting. So 87 points, 1 win on the night, lots of podiums. Great job out of Slaunch. And what do you know? We had another tiebreaker. Real Deal and Soul actually tie. I believe Real Deal gets the tiebreaker as of right now. Real Deal 4th place, 71 points. Soul 5th place, also 71 points. So I'll go through them together. Shout out to Real Deal and Soul. Good performances out of both of them in the grand final. They had some good races, had some bad races here or there, but overall showed their speed. Had fun in the night, and I enjoyed watching them. And like I said, I think Real Deal was really good when he did show up this season, and I think this was Soul's best HRL season, literally yet. I'm not even kidding. Elite takes 6th place by 1 point. 65 points for Elite. Everybody probably would have had, even him, he probably would have had him finishing 8th, you know, making that wild card crazy qualification, and he comes out, he finishes 6th by 1 point with a big performance in the last race, taking his 1 podium on the night at Pocono. Unbelievable. Congrats, Elite. Good job. Hunter and Opix, I guess it's only natural that they would tie. Hunter and Opix. Technically, Hunter taking the tiebreakers 7th and 8th, but yeah, they tie 64 points. This is an insane grand finals. How often do you have that happen? 3 tiebreakers, and one of them was close to being a 3-way tie as well. Like, that is insane how close the battles were. But Hunter and Opix, they had like a 1v1 going on in the season, basically. Hunter did kind of get blessed by Roman not showing up. And got to race in the grand final. That being said, a lot of guys deserve to be in the grand final, as far as I'm concerned. Got to race in it. Technically got that 7th place, but yeah, 64 points for Hunter, 64 points for Opix as well. Running out the field. What a crazy fucking night. Points wise, race wise. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What was your favorite race on the night? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. Hard to decide. I honestly think there was a lot of good ones in there. They're all good for their own reasons as well. Great race lineup, great track lineup. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you for some
incoming transmission.